Okay, so this is the slide. We have the entrance here. This is where you spawn in that little thing there. This is where the elevator comes from the end. You can go on it this way, but it's currently there. The end is there, so you can't actually reach the end by going on it backwards. As you can see, this is the first part of the slide. Try and see if you can make out what's happening here. I added that just to make sure if you fly, you still hit it and go wee bong over here. Then you have to propel yourself a little bit. Don't get caught in the pit of doom. Go along here, break that bit of breakable block, slide along here, use this ramp to go through there. Then you go down here into here. You'll have to wait and see what's in this big block here. But then you go down here. This is just a bit of sunlight, I guess. Then there's this part where you climb up. And then there's this part. And yeah, you can guess, do you go whoop or do you go whoop? You'll have to wait and see. And then there is the ending here where the elevator comes down and you can go back up to the start. So I will go over to the start here. Okay, and let's go down the slide. Whee! Wee! Bet you weren't expecting that. We have this massive lava pit that we fly over. And yep, I missed it, so hopefully that works. It did in fact not work. That's good to know, actually. I'm actually just gonna extend this platform because I honestly just can't be bothered to try and fix it because I don't really know what the problem is. So I'm just gonna, if I just extend this, it'll be fine. But that also means I have to extend the pit of doom. But that's fine. We can do that. And we can have the sign and stuff still there, just more trophy, I guess. Okay, right, let's try this again. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in here. Why does this keep happening? Okay, let's just go down the slide. Oh my god. If you miss that, it doesn't really matter too much. You still, Oh my god, it actually worked as intended that time. Miss the pit of doom, luckily. Then go down here, like this. Go through here, wait. Then you go down here, jump down here, turn around, and get ready to stop yourself. Because this part is dangerous. Now I'm going to set myself a checkpoint here by just boop, boop. So now I should just spawn there if I die. See? That's just because I used the editor thing. So you can really choose whichever path you want. You can go that way, then that way, and then on him, and then on there. Or you can go on the Minecraft torch, and then on the weird block thing, but the weird block thing sometimes has weird trajectory. It didn't then, luckily. Then over the Roblox man face. And here there's a keycard that doesn't really do anything. You can just pick it up. And over there is a portal to a new dimension. But you have to go across this breakable stuff. So no, I didn't make it. No. And then there was an elevator here, but it broke. So you just have to climb this wall. And the only reason you can climb this is there's actually wood inside of it. But then you go down here, and this is the part where it looked like you had two separate ways, one up, one down. Let's see what actually happens. So you go up, but then you go back down. And then you go down again. And then you go back up. and then you go down again, and then you go back up, and then you go down again, and then you have to duck, otherwise you don't make it through there. Then you have this part. Please wait for the elevator. Where is it? It's all the way up there. Time lapse. Okay, so the elevator is almost here. There it is, in fact. You can see it clipping through the ground there. Yeah, the elevator is here. It's gonna snap back to there. I don't know why it does that, but anyway, start the time lapse again for the journey back because yeah. Start time lapse in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so you can see here that red thing there. That's actually the end of the level thing, and if I did this right, it should come right through here, I hope. But yeah, so you can see, you get to see the outside of what you just did when you go on here, and it's not neat, but you know, it'll do. Anyway, we're approaching the end now, and it looks like it might do it if we get the correct angle. At the moment, it looks like it's going to go through the wall, but yeah, no, we're going to get the correct angle, which is good. And here we are. I reckon about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. It's going to start clipping through now, and that right there is the sound of a finished level. Now, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen when it snaps over to there because it tends to snap. But I think if I'm just holding like this, I can, you know, go like that and stuff. I think I should be fine. I hope. But I might let go because I think if I'm touching the ground, then it should be fine. And also there's a wall there, so it should be like, poosh. But anyway, we shall see, because we are almost here. Here is the exterior of the lobby kind of area. I know that did not seem like long for you, but that was like a solid like 5 minutes of waiting for me there. Anyway, there's a start. Let's see what happens here then. Wow, it actually snaps you so quickly it throws you out, and that gunshot noise you heard was actually breaking the sound barrier. In that 1 second, we broke the sound barrier. That's ridiculous how fast that launches you then. Anyway, that took a solid 9 minutes and 34 seconds to get to that ending. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Wrong button.